everyone, welcome back. So today I'm doing a video all on bridal makeup. So I had a couple of you guys request for me to do a bridal makeup video, and I thought it was perfect timing because I just did a wedding 2 weekends ago. I did 7 girls total. I did the bride, mother of the bride, and then 5 bridesmaids. So it was crazy. It was a crazy day. The first time I've ever done 7 people's makeup all in one day. Oh my gosh, let me tell you, if you're a freelance makeup artist, please make sure you bring a chair with you for the girl you're doing the makeup on, because my back hurts so bad after that. Just a little side note. So yes, today I'm going to show you guys what I did on the bridesmaids. And the bride, I did a little bit more glam. She wanted like a little bit more, and she wanted some glitter liner and stuff like that, and some really like very dramatic lashes. So I kind of just showed you guys what I did for the bridesmaids, and because it was kind of more of a soft but very dramatic at the same time smoky eye. I thought I'd show you guys what I did on the girls that I did their makeup, and I hope that you guys like it. I did my makeup at like 2:33 and now it is 11:40, so it's been on for quite a while. As you can see, like the products that I use and everything, and the primers and all the powders, my makeup did stay on really well, and I was at work and I sweat a little bit as well, so you can kind of see that the primers and powders and everything that I use really do work. I just wanted to show you guys. I thought that'd be good to show you guys what it looks like 7 or 8 hours later, like as the day goes by, so you guys know that they really do work. If you guys like this video, then please make sure to give me a thumbs up because it really supports my channel and I really appreciate that. And please make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos and more updates if you guys are interested. And don't forget to follow me on social media because I'm always on Snapchat and Instagram. I need to get better at Instagram. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I always love your comments and suggestions. But if you guys want to get this look on bridal makeup, then just keep watching. The first thing that we're going to start off by doing is moisturizing the skin and prepping it for the foundation later. So I use this REN Evercalm Global Protection Day Cream on my bridesmaids and bride whenever I did their makeup, and they all said that it smelled so good. So I'm going to stick with this one. It's a great day cream. I really love it. I applied it with the foundation brush, and it really does smell so good. It smells like a spa, or like cucumbers. Oh, I love it so much. And then another thing that it's always smart to do is moisturize your lips. I've been using this Aquaphor Lip Repair, and I use these on my girls, and it is just amazing. Like, it works so well. I heard about this through Amanda and Sing. I feel like it really does like repair like it says, even though a lot of lip products kind of claim to do that and they don't. I feel like this one does. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in and start with the eyes. I always go in with my favorite eye primer, which is MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot. I really hardly ever used anything else. Look how much I've used. And I'm just applying it with a Sigma Precision Round P82. I love this brush to apply my eye primer. Okay, and then I'm going to go in using my palette that I custom made at MAC. If you guys want a video in detail of all of these shades, like for my perfect bridal eyeshadow kit or palette, then just let me know. I loved all of these shades that I used whenever I was doing bridal makeup. So the first thing that I'm going to go in and use is the shade Blanc Type. It's just a white bone colored eyeshadow that I use to like mute out the lid, makes it easier to apply all of the other colors. And then I'm going to go in with soft brown. It's just a nice soft color for transition. It is probably my favorite #1 transition color for the eye, just because it works so well. I'm using a big fluffy brush. This is the Sigma E40, and I'm just going into the crease and just softly blending that into the crease, kind of all over the lid. The only shade that's not MAC in this palette is Makeup Geek, and it is, what shade? It's either Creme Brulee or, I can't remember what the name of it is, but I will link it down below. It looks like this right here. It's either Creme Brulee or Frappe or Latte. I'm just going to get that on a MAC. This is a 217 brush, and you can also use the Morphe M433, but all mine are dirty. And I'm just packing that on the outer V right here and slowly blending it in to the eye. And I don't want to go past the center of my eye. I want to stick to that outer V right there and just really kind of smoke it back here and keep the rest of the eye kind of clean. I'm not applying any more product anywhere else yet. I'm just kind of blending it there, smudging it. to be nice and pretty. Now I'm going to take MAC Brown Down and Embark. I'm going to mix the both of them, and I'm going to take it on like a little small pencil brush. This is the Morphe M431. I'm just mixing those two, and I'm packing that on the outer V again, just going more detailed with a smaller brush and keeping it lower under the crease right there, and just kind of penciling out my shape that I want. I just want it super, like a super soft smoky. I don't want anything way too crazy, way too dramatic. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my Morphe M4, wait, what is this? My MAC 217, and I'm gonna dip back into that Makeup Geek color, and I'm just gonna tap it off, just take a little tiny bit and just kind of diffuse those colors together. I want it to be nice and soft. I don't want any harsh edges or lines or anything like that. I want everything to be very, very finely smooth together. I want everything very like coherent. Don't want any harshness at all. Blend, blend, blend like your life depends on it, girl. I'm gonna take a MAC. Next thing that I'm going to do is take the shade All That Glitters, and I'm gonna take this MAC 242 brush. It's kind of like a packing brush, if you will, with like glitters and stuff. It's one of my favorites. It's pretty much all I use. And I'm going to pack it on this brush and just apply it right on like my inner corner of my lid to the center. Kind of bringing it out like so and just patting it. What I'm doing is kind of just like packing it and blending it on the inner part of my lid, and then when I get to the center I kind of just start patting like this, just so that I don't kind of mess up that color that we have going on. And it kind of brings this soft like sparkliness, but it's very soft. It's not over the top, it's not glittery, it's very finely milled. So we pack and blend up here with this brush like this, kind of windshield wiper, pack, go back and forth. Maybe get a little bit more. And when we get to the center, we just pat like so. Just so those colors kind of seamlessly blend in the middle right there. And then last but not least, what I always like to kind of do is just take a fluffy brush and kind of blend everything in the crease. Just make sure everything's smooth. Nothing too crazy right there. So now I'm going to take my eyeliner, which you don't have to use eyeliner if you don't want to, because it's kind of more soft without the eyeliner, but I'm going to go with a little bit more drama today, and I'm just going to be using the Kat Von D Trooper liner. It's my favorite liquid eyeliner, but I'm always looking for new eyeliners. I'm wanting to try the Stila Stay All Day liquid liner. I've heard that that one is good, so let me know if you guys have any eyeliners. I tried the Maybelline Stiletto and I was so unimpressed. I was like, ugh, do not like that one. It wasn't pigmented at all, so let me know if you guys have any suggestions. I'm going to just go ahead and do my eyeliner. I want to keep it very thin at the front part right there and create just a little baby tail. I don't want the wing to be too crazy or dramatic. I want it to be kind of soft and kind of seamlessly, like I want it to be thicker at this end obviously and be really thin in the inner part. I just cleaned up my eyes on the bottom a little bit using Bioderma. Bioderma is honestly my best friend, Bioderma and Q-tips, for cleaning up fallout underneath the eye. You know, you don't want that makeup remover residue on your face. Like a lot of people use makeup remover wipes and stuff like that, and sometimes I do that, but I prefer not to because I feel like you still have that oily residue and it makes your makeup not stick on as well. I know it sounds kind of weird, but I'm such like a weird perfectionist in that way. But I love Q-tips for cleaning up your cat eye, for cleaning up any fallout with eyeshadow. It's honestly the best thing ever. I love it. Next thing I'm going to do is prime the skin using the NYX Angel Veil Primer. I use this on my bride and my bridesmaids, and it honestly worked great. I really, really loved it. It's one of my favorite primers ever. So I like to kind of apply it to the skin with a brush and then push it in with a beauty blender. While that's kind of sinking into the skin, I like it to kind of sink into the skin for a few minutes. I'm going to finish some of my eyes and I'm going to curl my lashes. So I'm going to just be using some eyelash, a regular eyelash curler. Oh my gosh, I just ordered the Surat Beauty eyelash curler and I'm so excited about it. I tried it in the store and it was honestly amazing. I know Desi had talked about how great it was and I was like, let me try that. And I was like, I wonder if it's like really that much better, because this is the I think it's the Shu Uemura one, and I heard that it was really good, and it's really not that great. But the Surratt one that I tried in the store like really did curl my lashes like so beautifully, and I loved it, so I ordered it, and it was like 30 bucks. It's way pricey for an eyelash curler. But one of you guys told me to try out the Tweezerman Rose Gold, and I can't find them anywhere, so I just decided to order the Surratt one. You can honestly use any mascara. I typically use the L'Oreal Carbon Black. I wish that I really should have used waterproof mascara this day. I love the L'Oreal Carbon Black, that's why I used it, but I really probably should have used, I recommend using a waterproof mascara just because of your wedding day. You don't know if you're going to be bawling your eyes out, and you don't know if the bridesmaids are going to be, so it's like you should just be safe and use a waterproof mascara. It's probably the best idea. My package is out for delivery. Yay, I have another Sephora package coming. I'm gonna be doing a massive makeup haul. Get ready for it. I know y'all be loving them hauls, low-key. Now that we've given the primer a little bit of time to sink into the skin and we've done our mascara, I'm going to move to the face and start doing some foundation. So I use for all the gals that I did, I used the Maybelline Matte Poreless. I absolutely love this foundation. I recommend it to everyone because it's like one of my favorites and I love it. It's really good for like all day wear. And I also, to give a little bit more coverage, I add a little bit of the MAC Pro Long Wear Concealer because I like that extra coverage, especially with bridal. You just want everything to look good for the photos. You want to be covering everything. So yeah, absolutely love this method. I love mixing in concealer for a little bit more coverage. I'm gonna go ahead and use my dark circle concealer. As you can see, I have some like darkness under my eyes, so I'm gonna go ahead and correct that. I'm gonna be using the NYX Dark Circle Eraser. I really like this a lot. I use this on a few of my peeps. Dark Circle Eraser. It's really good. The orange peachy color just kind of cancels out the darkness, and I really love it. So pretty. Alright, and now I'm going to be using concealer. Today I'm going to be using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. This is quickly becoming one of my favorites. I really love how much coverage it gives you. I use just the MAC Pro Longwear, I believe, for my brides that I use, or for my gals that I did the makeup on the wedding day, but I'm just loving this one right now. I'm using the shade Light Medium, and a lot of people think that it's too dark, but really it's not. Like, it's perfect. If they had, I don't know if it's sold out still, I might get the light and mix it whenever I'm a little paler, but for right now I'm really liking the Light Medium. Alright, and the next step, which is so important, is baking. And I always use the Mercier Translucent Setting Powder, and I use this for all of the people that I've did their makeup. Honestly, it's the best powder I've ever used to bake, and I just don't want to use anything less than that, you know? Okay, so while I'm baking, I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows off camera. I just uploaded an eyebrow tutorial on my last video, so please go show it some love if you haven't seen it. Go like it, and please let me know what you think about that. Okay, I just did my brows off camera, and then I just dusted off my baking powder on my eyes. Now I'm going to finish out my eyes on the lower lash line, and I'm not going to do a whole lot because I want to keep it very clean and very just pretty. I don't want it to be too smoky, too dark, or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Makeup Geek shade right here, and I'm going to take it on my pencil brush and just ever so slightly kind of add it to my lower lash line. Just a very subtle, smoky lower lash line. I don't want anything too crazy. I'm gonna add my brow bone highlight, and what I'm gonna take, what shade is this actually? I'm gonna take the shade Phloof by MAC, and I'm just gonna take it on this little brush. What is this? The Concealer F40, and I'm just going to apply it to like right below my arch, right there. And then I'm going to add to my inner corner as well, and I'm going to take Phloof on this Morphe M441, and I'm going to just kind of bring it in that inner corner. I really like that pop of inner corner highlight with this look. It's really pretty. Everyone really wanted that inner corner highlight. Really like opens up the eye. Now it is time for bronzer, and this part is optional that I'm about to do, but I'm going to add a little bit of cream bronzer before I go in with my powder. I'm taking the Tan de Chanel, and I just started kind of using this, and I like to use it with a beauty blender. So I've tried brushes, but I actually prefer the beauty blender. I just kind of tap it on those areas. Normally I do this before I baked, but I kind of forgot, so I'm just doing it right now. So I'm taking it to those areas, just ever so slightly, and just kind of doing it before I go in with a powder to set everything. Blend it into the hairline. Take that jaw. You really want to kind of carve out that jaw, make sure it's nice and contoured. And then I'm gonna go in with the powder to set everything, and my favorite powder of all time is the MAC Mineralize Skinfinish. It is absolutely gorgeous and I love it. And then I'm gonna use this Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Oh my gosh, everyone was obsessed with this when I used it. They're like, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It really does like smell like a tropical vacation, which I want to go on one like really soon. Bae and I are gonna go somewhere. We gotta pick a place. This is just kind of like a light dusting all over the face, just to kind of warm up the face. I like to use that. And then to do some more detailed contouring, I'm gonna be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer. I'm gonna take it on my Makeup Geek blush brush. Really want to chisel out the jaw. And you can nose contour a little bit if you want to. I don't usually do this very much, but I'm just going to do a slight little nose contour. Now it's time for the highlighter. And what I'm going to use for the highlighter today is going to be my favorite for bridal of all time. Like, I absolutely love it for bridal looks. Just, it's subtle. I know, like we talk about, we want to glow from the heavens and everything, but on this special day, you don't want to go overboard, because you don't want to look back at your pictures and be like, oh my god, I look like a disco ball, that was like a phase. You know, you want to kind of just have like more of a natural highlight, if everything's kind of more on the natural glam side. I mean, unless you're just going to be, you know, highlighting your whole, I don't know, do what you want, do you if you want to glow like cray cray on your wedding day. But for me, on this day, I'm going to just do like more of a subtle glow. And this is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Powder and Luminous Light. I will say this is not my favorite highlight in the whole entire world, but for occasions like this, it is my go-to and I love it. And what I like to do is just apply it to the cheekbones. It just gives that nice natural kind of glow from within, as Jacqueline would say. You're not gonna go overboard with this. You don't wanna like go way too overboard. Like, look at that natural glow. It's not anything too crazy, and you know, it's not my everyday highlight, but honestly, I love it. And for blush, I am obsessed with the Milani Luminoso for blush. I absolutely love it. You can also do MAC Warm Soul, but I used this on every one that I did on the wedding day that I did the wedding, and it looked just so beautiful. And so it just kind of gives like a little bit of warmth to the face without going over the top. And I absolutely love the outcome. Like, I can never go wrong with this blush. Like, it never fails me. It just gives that nice natural glow with a hint of that peachy color, which is my favorite kind of blush. This blush is just absolutely beautiful. For the lash line, I'm going to use my favorite pencil that I use like every single video, and it's the Nars Rue Bonaparte. I just want to keep it very nice and keep the eyes very open. I feel like there's enough drama and enough smokiness that I don't want to do anything dark for my lower lash line, really. The last two things are lashes and then lip. For most of the bridesmaids, I use these Kiss lashes in Peony and Daisy. I used both and I absolutely love these lashes. I've fallen in love with Kiss lashes. I never really used them until the past couple months, and I've just fallen in love. They're beautiful lashes and they're so inexpensive. You need to make sure that you cut the strip according to kind of like your eye shape and what you like, what works for you. Yeah, I'm gonna cut these just a little bit at the inner corner. I don't ever cut the ends. I cut like the beginning off a little bit because I want most of the drama to be at the very end. Once I have them on, I kind of like bend them like that. I'm like really loving this lash just because it is drama, it's dramatic, but it's not completely covering the eye. This is a pretty dramatic bridal look, I would say. You want to be careful when you're pulling the lash off the plastic that you're not gonna like rip the lash in half. Just mirror every time you add glue to your lashes, do you feel like you work in a nail salon and you're like trying to get the last bit of nail polish out of the thing? Is that just me? Come on, come on. So I kind of, like I said, I kind of pull it out to the very end and kind of pull this down. when I went to MAC, I asked kind of like, what's your go-to bridal lip? And she recommended getting half red. So I was kind of like a little bit hesitant to get this because it's like, it looks so, you know, dark. I'll show you on my hand. That's with like some heavy pressure. And then I'll show you with some light pressure. Like that's kind of the difference. You can kind of create the lip that you want according to the pressure. So I kind of like to go a little light with it, and then I go over it with the lipstick that I choose. I love MAC lip liners, let me just say. Even though you want to go neutral with bridal, you still want something that's going to show up in picture. You don't want something that's going to wash out your bride or bridesmaid. You want something that's really going to show up. And there's half red on my lips, and as you can see, like it kind of is an in-between of those two. And that's just like, I didn't fill them in all the way, but I did them kind of most of the way. Then I'm going to use, there's two colors that I love for bridal. One is Angel, which I'm going to show you right here. That is Angel, and that's kind of more pale for my paler brides. And then another one that the lady showed me at the store is called Faux, and it's a sateen, whatever you want to do, and Angel is a frost. So I don't really love the frost, but I love Angel. So there is Faux right there. So what I like to do is kind of add Faux, but kind of dab, and just kind of get that color on there. And there you have it. This is the bridal makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know what you want to see next. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Give me a big thumbs up, please. It really supports my channel. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. And follow me on Snapchat and Instagram. I will see you guys in my next video. I love you so much. Bye.